Hello there. It is I, Sharia Fierce Street, and I'm here with another Fierce Street review. I'm here to talk about When Evil Lurks, which just hit Shudder today, this Friday, the final Friday before Halloween. And it's also in theaters. So if you want to go see it with other people and be creeped out in public, that's your right. If you want to see it at home and be creeped out at home in your PJs like I was last night, that's your right. Um, we don't really script a whole lot here. Like I'm gonna read you the synopsis, but if you're new to this, we say there might be spoilers because we don't know. We never know. Neither of us ever are really aware of what we're going to say until we say it. It's the beauty of the internet. It's there forever and always. So if you don't like spoilers, I'm with you. I support that. I'm the same way. You can turn this off immediately and go watch the movie and then come back and we can have a discourse. Or if you don't care about spoilers and or live for the spoilers, you can just keep listening. Like either way, you've buckled in. So we're going to get into the synopsis. When brothers Pedro and Jimmy discover that demonic infection has been festering in a nearby farmhouse, its very proximity poisoning the local livestock, they attempt to evict the victim from their land. Failing to adhere to the proper rites of exorcism, their reckless actions inevitably trigger an epidemic of possessions across their rural community. Now they must outrun an encroaching evil as it corrupts and mutilates everyone it is exposed to, and enlist the aid of a wizened cleaner who holds the only tools that can stop the supernatural plague. When I tell y'all I was not ready for this movie, I went in with expectations. It's a horror movie. It's Halloween time. You know, they're going to do something fun, I think. I don't know. It immediately taps the gas and then full foots the gas for the rest of the movie. It is wild. It is chaotic. It is disturbing. It is big fuck them kids energy, which I'm a fan of. If your kids are going to be in the horror movie, they should be able to get got by the monsters or the demons or whatever we're fighting. Let them get possessed. I was not ready. She's so bleak and unexpected. My jaw dropped multiple times. I was disgusted and I was leaning forward and I could not stop myself. This is probably my favorite movie to hit Shudder this year so far. We've got some time left, and Shudder's that girl, so I'm gonna wait and see what she does for the holiday season. But so far, this is the moment. Technically, it's also beautiful to look at. Like it's not too dark, like a lot of movies that have been coming out lately. The acting's right, the direction is right, the pacing is right, because again, it is jaw drops every few minutes. It is swerves, it is curves. I feel like a lot of people want things to be closer to Malignant than they are, and I think that this is the closest we've gotten, and to as far as me just being like, "What the fuck did I just see? What the fuck is that? Is this happening? I need other people to see it. I need to talk about it right here, right now, because what?" And that's just energy. That's not me being like that kind of a thing or that kind of a movie. It's just the energy and the excitement and that little bit of nugget I've been missing. Because a lot of the times we get things that are familiar, and that's fine. You know, it's a comfort situation here when you're watching people get possessed. That's how I roll. Anywho's, I think that another thing I really love about this movie is that our wizened cleaner happens to be an older lady who's seen some shit. She's one of my favorite characters because I love characters who are smart and they know better than to trust anybody and they're looking for the real issues and symptoms. We also have these two brothers who they know loosely what is happening, but they've never experienced it, I guess. And so they're just like, I'm making choices, but also yeah. I think that we are living in a world where we can't have people just make dumb choices anymore. And so I love when people are trying to do the smart things. Whether or not the demons get in their heads and they do something not so smart is completely irrelevant right here. But I love when people are trying. I love when people are like, let me get my family, get the fuck out. I love when people are like, let us keep moving. These are things I adhere to, especially when we're casting brown people in movies, because like we're not the people who are gonna sit in the Amityville house. Like, we're not going to do that. We're going to get out. And so I was here for this ride. She is chaotic. She is your scariest roller coaster, no seatbelts. I don't know how to talk about it without ruining anything. And also, I don't think you'd believe if I told you what the fuck I saw. Again, my jaw hit the floor so many times. My eyebrows were up in the clouds. I forgot I had snacks because I was so enthralled, which I mean, we all have attention span issues. And so I feel like the fact that you were just like, what is happening? I can't breathe. Let me just lean all the way in. is a miracle. And I think that's something to be celebrated. So, like, kudos to this team. I hope you watch it if you haven't watched it. And I hope you tell us how much you like it, or if you don't like it, you can tell Trent. Same place, just be like, hey, at Trent, I didn't like it. And I think that your co-host got problems. Go for it. Go for it. Lovely day. Whether or not I like this movie, oh hell yes, I like this movie. It's an automatic 4 stars. I was in the middle of it going, is this one of my favorite movies of the year? Is this one of my favorite movies of Shudder of the year? Like, is this a life-changing situation? And I think yes to all of those. I also will say that I watched it late at night because I'm still catching up on life. And she was definitely that almost midnight viewing that I have missed since I was a child. I was just like, oh no, she got me with the dark and the wicked like vibes a little bit. Again, different movie, but like I'm just trying to think of things that are somewhere I probably in this pitch deck because she's given us a lot. She's given us a fucking lot. And again, I don't know how to tell you what I saw with you believing me. And with the intensity and the violence that it all happened, if that makes sense. I just need people to see this movie. I think I did it pretty much spoiler free. Yay for me. But anywho's, that's my time because this can't be all day. We all got places to be, and you got a movie to watch if you've not seen her. So let us just say thank you to Strike Media for making this review possible. We're an independent podcast, so we can only review we have access to. When people give us screeners, we can review the movies. Isn't that fun how that works? Thanks, Strike, for getting that together for us. I had a good time. I will be rewatching this probably for Christmas because it feels like my new holiday tradition. Keep it evil. That is all that I know. Stay fierce out there and bye.